I'm Claire Louise. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Friday, end of the week. It's been a big week for me. Tiring. I'm not sleeping right. Menopause. It sucks. I'm going to eat more salmon and try evening primrose oil for it. But I'm here. I'm awake. I'm not so bad. So let's do some channeling for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine this morning. See what's going on at the moment. See if the guys have got any more advice for us and handling what's going on at the moment. See if there's any change. I'll also be giving mini reads here as well. If you're on here live with me, you can get a mini read if you want. Check out the pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat. That tells you how to get one of those mini reads. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in that pinned comment for your donations. You can also use Super Chat or Super Sticker here on YouTube if you want to. That's easier for you. And after you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading. Now, it can be a very specific question if you want. It can be a yes or no answer question if you want. There's the dog. It can be general guidance if you want as well. Totally up to you. Even if it's a yes or no answer question, I'll also give you details about it too. We'll get some cards out as well, not just the yes or no. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Maria. How are you both? You good? Well, let's put that on. Get this place smelling like a spa. I was so tired yesterday. I had to just do nothing, potter around the house. But I made my house like a spa. I put YouTube on a big screen on my Mac here, with like spa music and like Zen scenes and stuff. And I was just pottering about because I'm just exhausted. It's been a long time since I've had a full night's sleep. Just hot flashes waking me up. I'll get off to sleep and it'll wake me up again. So annoying. Anyway, enough of that. Let's do some channeling. I got my Christmas deck out now. Whatever this is called. Nightmare Before Christmas it's called. That's the 8 of Needles. Trapped. Okay, so let's use these and see what comes out for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. The world. I pause with the world because it's coming out a lot lately. Travel and the world and you're struggling to get things done, frustrated with yourself. Ugh. What, unpacking and stuff like that, Maria? The world. Oh, I know why. Yeah. Okay. It's the in-between, isn't it? That's why the world keeps on coming out, because we're in the in-between. Especially this card. It shows that no man's land in the middle. You know, like when you're playing skirmish. Have you played skirmish? The paintballs. It's so much fun. That's the no man's land in the middle, where everyone's like behind the trees and stuff. You've got the orange side there, you've got the blue side. No one wants to go in the middle and advance forward because then they're going to get shot down. That's what it's about. We're in the no man's land. No one wants to make the first move because they don't want to get shot down. Someone's scared of moving forward in case they get turned down. It's the no man's land. It's the in-between. It's the someone's about to do something, but they're scared of being shot down. Scared of the Empress. Oh my God, look at this Empress. That's the Empress. Well, no wonder. The Emperor's scared. Hey, Crystal. She looks like a bit of a battle axe, doesn't she, this one? Oh, your paperwork needs doing. Ugh. So, you're scared of the Empress? Surely not the Emperor. The Emperor wouldn't be scared of the Empress. No, I think it's afraid of being turned down here. The Empress, the divine feminine, in all her glory. The lovers. But there's this pull. They've got to choose, right? You've got to choose it. The lovers. Choosing love instead of fear. Someone doesn't want to step out toward the other because they're scared. Being turned down. Okay, but a choice needs to be made, says the Lover's card. It's not the best Empress card, is it? They're usually really beautiful. Not this one. Not this one. She looks like the lady from the fish and chip shop. When I was a kid, right? She looked like that. She used to wear like flowery dresses, but with more flowers on them like that. She was huge. Hey, Liz. Thank you. You had what kind of a dream last night? Pushy. Tell us more. The devil. Fears. Fears coming up. All the negativity coming up. So someone's feeling fear, negativity, scared. Chicken, do you want to go out? She's been spending all day in here with me while it's been raining, but it's not raining right now. It didn't rain. Yesterday afternoon, the sun came out. I actually got some sun on my body as well. A little bit of sun helps, the vitamin D, you know. So maybe she won't spend the whole a psychic dream. Maybe she won't spend the whole day in here with me. I don't even know she's here. She comes in, she gets underneath the bed. I've got a suitcase underneath the bed, one of those fabric ones, and so she gets in. It's not got very much in it at all, so she gets in the divot of it, settles herself down there, and then sleeps all day. And I forget that she's even here until she comes out all sleepy heady. She sleeps for hours. She doesn't even go out to pee. Maybe she's up all night. What was your dream about, Deborah? What else? So we've got the World card, which is about the no man's land in between chapters beginning. Chapter ending and a chapter beginning. The no man's land where when you're doing a skirmish, no one wants to go in that space. No one wants to advance forward because that's when you get shot down. One time when I was playing paintball, I was in a bunker and someone crept up to the bunker, put the gun through the slit, and shot me at point blank range in my helmet. But it was still quite a moment. It was funny though. And the Empress, because they're scared of the Empress. But they want to make a choice for the Lovers, but they've got fear. So this is someone that's like up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm scared of going into the no man's land, but she's my Empress. I need to make a choice, but oh no, these fears. What else? I think it's that card. The Fool. It's a big risk, right? To step out. That's what he's doing, isn't he? He's stepping out into the no man's land there. Wow, this deck's cool. I'm getting stuff from it. He's stepping out into the no man's land, and it takes a lot of courage to do that, to start things off, to step into the unknown, because it is unknown. I mean, we have all of these feelings and this connection and everything, but we don't know. Like, we don't know how it's going to work out. Relationships. There's more to relationships than that, right? It's always a risk. Love is always a risk. Too many. The Two of Presents. Weighing up their options. That's the Two of Pentacles. Balancing things out, weighing up their options. Well, if I do it, then this. And if I don't do it, then this. And that stuff. I got the Christmas deck out because I'm already in December on the dailies, recording the dailies. We were both standing at the crossroads on opposite sides. He said, I don't think this is going to work. So I walked one way and he the other. Oh, wow. What have we got here? The High Priestess, she knows. Divine Feminine knows. Trust your intuition right now. She's got that knowing look on her face. No, it's going to happen sooner or later. It's going to overcome his fears sooner or later. The longer we sit with them, the more likely it is that we're going to overcome them. Interesting. Four of Swords. Rest. Rest. Give it a break. Rest, relaxation, recoup, kind of time and space, and just settling ourselves down. It's the card of healing. But I'm not particularly getting healing from that. I'm getting just rest. That's what I need to do at the moment. That's what I am doing at the moment. Just resting as much as I can. Trying to sleep. Not much of that happening. As you were walking further, you felt this deep soul connection like you'd never felt before. Could feel him coming back. But that's the twin flame journey, isn't it? That's what we do. We're like, I'm done with this, right? That's it. I'm moving on. And then straight away, next day, not even the next day, you're like, no, cannot. Can't. There's something spiritual about it. There's a spiritual connection. It's like we, in our muggle selves, are just like, no, I'm going to do this instead. And the universe grabs us. Like, no, you're not. This is your person here. There's no getting away from it. Okay, let's get some more cards out. Page of Swords. I'm watching you. Both watching each other. Predominantly the Divine Masculine. My head doesn't work properly when I'm not sleeping right. It must be more than a week since I've had a full night's sleep. Very hard to focus. It sucks. You know, they say that like there's all these symptoms for menopause. I think there really is only one. I think the rest is from lack of sleep. Because when you lack sleep, it's pretty much impossible to function normally. You lose your mind, lose focus, emotion. Like, it's very hard to be an emotional even keel when you're tired all the time. And you can't lose weight either. It makes a massive difference. You can be doing your diet and exercise. If you don't sleep right, you will not lose that weight. I think it's all down to the lack of sleep, man. Lack of sleep from stupid hot flashes. What the hell is the body doing? Just I can feel when it's coming on. It's not too bad when I'm in air conditioning. It's horrible when it wakes me up. But if I'm, just in the daytime, I can handle it. It's very uncomfortable if I'm out in the heat and then it happens, because then it's just like superheated and I think I'm going to fall over. It's like a sunstroke kind of thing. I'm not going to survive this one. So it's very uncomfortable if I'm hot outside anyway. But in the air conditioning, it's not too bad. Anyway, Page of Swords. Someone's watching you. I'm watching you. On the sidelines. Watching. What else? Told you, this card is coming out so much. You pulled a card on it. What should you take from it? Got the Ten of Wands. Clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. The bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. Crazy, right? Ten of Wands being the most significant there, right? Don't need to make this happen. The World, again, the No Man's Land, the World card, end of a chapter, start of a new chapter, and this is a big new chapter that's starting. This is significant. She wants to go out. She's almost trying to squeeze herself out the crack there between the door. Whew. I'm having a hot flash right now. See ya. I am loving my washing machine. So good. Washed my silk pillowcases in it yesterday. It's so much easier instead of having to do it myself. Throw it in there. The world. Time's a ticking. Yeah, it's big. That's why it's big. The delays. Sweat pouring down my neck. Definitely movement, but holding back. Yeah, that's exactly how it is at the moment. There's movement, but it's like when you're trying to pull a dog outside by its lead when it's raining or something. Doesn't want to go outside, right? Almost pulling its head off while it's like this. No. Digging its heels in. There's movement, but there's digging the heels in as well. So, tell us about the change then. We know what energy we're in. What's going to happen? The tower, the moon, an unknown tower. Oh, an emotional. Okay. Emotions will build up enough that there's a flare-up, an emotional tower moment to get things moving. Someone freaks out, flips out. Someone jumps out the window, sets the house on fire. There she is with the dog. After me saying that, she's managed to pull the dog outside. She won. Look how determined she is. But anyway, the moon, about emotional stuff. Yeah. So there needs to be a kind of a outburst. I don't know if it's the divine masculine or the divine feminine, but there needs to be some kind of an emotional outburst. An emotional, not outburst, eruption, like a peak. That's the energy I'm getting, a peak. Like emotions reach their peak and a tower moment happens with the emotions. That's when the Page of Swords goes from Page of Swords to Knight of Swords, when he gets moving. Something gets the masculine moving. An emotional tower moment. I don't know which it is. I don't know who it is, but the universe is going to be pushing. Oh, yeah, but it's why it's got us all in our feels, right? Scorpio season. There will be movement forward, but it's going to take some emotional provocation. A peak of emotions. Two of Swords. I don't know what to do. A decision to make, a choice to make. Hey, Kayla. Two of Swords. What will I do? Then there's a choice to make. As they come forward, there's a choice to make for the divine feminine. So divine masculine comes forward at that point. Don't know when that's going to be, but when some kind of emotional eruption happens, then the divine feminine has got a choice to make. Queen of Swords, to cut it out, chop his head off, or, Five of Cups, no. Disappointed. What is this? He comes rushing in with what then? These are not good cards. Oh, okay. So, divine masculine is watching. This seems like a prediction to me. Be watching, not wanting to go into that no man's land kind of thing. But then there's going to be some kind of an emotional eruption or an emotional peak. And that gets him moving. And it perhaps gets him moving before it's fully time to get moving, before it's fully ready. And the divine feminine then needs to make a choice. But she's got a choice either to, I think it's a no. no matter what. I don't know what he's coming in with, but it's a no from the divine feminine. And it's either like chop his head off or be so disappointed. Like her reaction, you get to choose your reaction to it, and neither choice is good. So what is he coming in with then? Needs to feel worthy, doesn't know how to express it. Yeah. Looking to sell your house so you can move to the next county. It scares you because you're not totally sure of your fiance's motives due to his actions lately. Okay, we need to find out more about this then. What the hell is the Knight of Swords coming in with then if the choice that we have to make is like shit and shitter? It's going to cause us to react. Why? He's not coming in right. I don't get it. Well, the Knight of Swords isn't. So instead of him coming in his own time, like King of Wands to Emperor, it's the Page of Swords sitting back and watching to the Knight of Swords that just kind of rushes in. Impulsively taking action, and when he does so, he's not coming in with the calculated thing that he wanted or the offer that he wanted to come in with, something like that. And so the divine feminine is disappointed. According to this story, let's hope this doesn't go down. Anyway, tell us about it then. What is going on here? Crone of Earth. She lays the earth to rest, that one. She's like, let it lie. Let me just find out. She lays the earth to rest. Even the earth must regenerate. There's time for everything, including death. Something needs to be over properly first. And if this relationship is speeded up through emotional triggers that cause someone to come in before it's fully time to come in, the outcome isn't going to be good. Of course, it's going to be rectified. It'll all come good in the end. But why rush things right at the end of the wait instead of waiting it out? That's what I'm getting. So she lays the earth to rest. She's like, okay, I'm croning here. I'm wise. I know not to speed this along. I know not to cave into my impatience and be toxic feminine and use my emotions to speed them up so that I get them when I want them. That kind of thing. Morning, Sarah. Transformation. She's like, I love this card. She's like, it's like she's skipping out of the light toward the dark. I'm going to the dark side and I'm going like this. You know, like, I'm ready for this. Bring it on. Transformation. She's like skipping into the dark side there. It's like shadow work, you know, it's that when you're feeling like rebellious, the shadow work comes up and you're just like, come on then, I'm up for that. That's that energy. I like that. We're headed into Sagittarius, and a lot of things have started moving into Sagittarius already. It's going to be very Sagittarius-y very soon when the sun gets there. Because we've got like Venus there, the moon there. We've got, well, the moon was there yesterday. I'm not sure if it's still there today. Something else moved into it as well. So it's all very Sagittarius-y. Sagittarius-y. Transformation. Cycles within cycles. Our lives are a cycle and have cycles within cycles. Many of these are the natural result of life. We cannot change them, only flow with them or flail against them. Kind of flailing against this big menopausey cycle right now. The way we experience them can be a transformative experience. We all create cycles ourselves by the choices we make and the actions we take. Yeah, like getting married and then getting divorced and stuff like that. And the children we have. Just those choices to create cycles, right? We also create cycles by ourselves by the choices we make and the actions we take. And these cycles, the consequences are also life-changing. In addition, the choices we make and the thought process by which we arrive at those decisions are also transformative experiences. Right, so something needs to end properly first with the Divine Masculine. This is what it's saying. It's like it's created a cycle. It needs to end first. That's why it's the World card. the gaps in that no man's land as things are ending are quite big, especially with the big cycles. It's what I was saying on Wednesday. As we move through all the coexisting cycles, we create change and we are change. It's an interesting paradox. We exist in the middle of it as Earth exists in both nighttime and daytime. No man's land. Your son invested in being on a paintball team. Oh, it's so much fun. I love it too. And the electronic version too. I bought my eldest son and kids one, a home version of that. It didn't work very well. I should have bought the professional version. That would have been fun. Used to be a player. Yeah, mine too. You better had to. It'd be trouble. Oh, he can't live in your county due to his circumstances. Okay. What next? So she knows to let it rest, to let it lie, just let it lie, because something needs to end first, right? And she's like boldly going to the darkness, meaning, oh, I've got to wait, and I've got to be impatient, and I've got to be emotional. Bring it on, because I can work with that. I can do my inner work. I can deal with whatever's coming up for me in that. I'm good at stuff like that. Yeah, the tens, the endings. Very significant. It's huge. Cool. Wow. We've not seen her in this deck. Not for a long time anyway, not as long as I remember. She's the no, she's not the goddess. She's a high priestess. She's wisdom. I don't recall bringing her out before. She'd been hiding. That's the wisdom, right? That's the wisdom. Now, I will let him end the things in his own time because I got this. I'm wise. I got this. I know. I can deal with it. I can deal with the frustration. I can deal with the emotions. I can do the work. I'm good at doing the work. I've been doing it for ages. That's what she's saying. She's got wisdom. Let's read her out and see. Because it's like I've never seen her before. Does anyone else recall me pulling her out? The wisdom card. There she is. In paganism, we are each our own. In paganism, we are each our own high priestess or priest. In a sense, this is what we strive for. Indeed, for many tarot readers, this is the card with which they most identify. Sometimes. Unlike traditional tarot decks where high priestess represents non-rational, non-logical sources of knowledge, this priestess represents wisdom, the yin and the yang, the athame and the chalice, the magical combination of the opposites, intellect as in rational logical thinking and intuition. When these two aspects work together, we can find true wisdom. Yeah, balance. Again, this is the alchemical balance most tarot readers seek, combining an intellectual understanding of the tarot with intuitive responses to the symbols and images in the card. It's very simply wisdom. Seeking the whole truth. Wisdom, be wise, divine feminines. We've seen where this is headed, right? If we have like an emotional tower moment, you're not going to like the choice that you've got at the end. It's like, do you want a plate of poop or do you want a plate of shit? So I don't want either of them. Well, that's your only choice if the emotional outburst happens to try and push this along. You don't remember seeing it. I don't think she's been out. Wow. I mean, we've seen High Priestess in other decks, but this one, no. And I do use this deck solely for Psychic Cafe here for the for these. Okay, then we've got Mabon, I think. This one. Mabon. Mabon, what you're saying to us here. So be wise. And it is the toxic feminine using our emotions or using how we can trigger emotions in others. It's a toxic feminine, that is. See little girls doing it, turning on the tears and stuff like that to get their way. And then as soon as they get their way, the tears stop, and they've done it just to get the thing that the brother wanted. The brother didn't do that. She used her emotions and she got it, and she learns that way. I can manipulate people with my emotions, make them feel a certain way, and then I get my way. Toxic feminine. Okay, so Madman is Justice card. It's a time of weighing out the consequences of your actions. There you go. That's why we've got this oh no, oh no thing here. It's like, just know that that is what's likely to happen if you do push things. So do not push right now, or you'll get your karma. You'll get what you don't want. Okay, we've heard you. Tell us something else instead then. So we're waiting. Thank you for the warning. Six of Earth. Cold, and then I'm on fire, and then I'm cold, and I'm on fire. Six of Earth, trees and forest. The Six of Earth represents moving from one place to another. This is something that helps you transition from one state to another state. It provides a touchstone you can always return. It provides a touchstone that you can always return to when needed. It's a safe place that protects and also prepares you for what's to come. Moving from one place to the other. Group of trees. Here you go. Because this is that no man's land thing that I keep on getting from that world card there, with the trees in the circle. A group of trees can provide both places of safety and respite, as well as places of danger and fear. The forest is the home of many creatures, and we humans are not always comfortable in the woods. It's often dark, and because we can't see the horizon, or even very far at all, nor the sun, it's easy to feel lost and confused. However, in such a dark, confused mess, it's easier to see your path, should you be lucky enough to stumble upon it. Right. So this is pretty much saying, just stay in the dark, confused place. Don't tread out into the no man's land yet. If you're like, oh, they're not making a move because they're scared, because we've just been told that. Go, well, I will make the move then. I will trigger them into something. This is saying, no, Divine Feminine, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It's okay to be in the scary place of the unknown by the side of the no man's land. Just wait, just wait. Skirmish, right? Just wait. What do you do? So do you run out? No, because you're going to get shot. You know you're going to get shot. So what do? You sit it out. You sit it out until somebody does it. Until somebody makes a move, or someone figures out, what some kind of tactic. They shout over to the teammates or whatever. We'll both run at the same time. You just wait for someone to do it. You're waiting for someone to do it. To step into the no man's land. It's the Divine Masculine that needs to do it. Because they're the ones that have got something to end, right? Here we go. Mercury and this dude again. Who's he? Saturn. Mercury and Saturn. They keep on coming out every time. My live reading came on at the right time to stop you posting how you're feeling. Yes. Yes. Two of Fire. We've got Mercury. Mercury, what do you want to tell us? The importance of communication. Either there's something that must be said or something that must be heard. Wait to hear it. That's what I'm getting from this. Wait to hear it. Divine Masculine needs to say something. Wait for him until he's ready. Wait until he's ready. Don't want to ambush somebody. You don't want to ambush somebody energetically. Okay. Message received. And Saturn. Hello, Saturn. What are you doing? Brings a conservative and serious energy. Situations must be reviewed and analysed and decisions made with calculating precision. There you go. You don't want to ambush and push someone into it before they're ready. They've got a lot on the plate. Our masculines, I don't know what yours is going through, but they've got a lot on the plate at the moment, and they're doing it, and they are doing it. And remember, they've got the emotional stuff going on too. It's not just oh, divine masculine is skipping around fancy free and is just deciding not to come to the divine feminine. It's not true at all. See it time and time again in these readings. They've got a lot on their plate at the moment. They're going through like a massive awakening and fast too. They're having to make changes in their life. Changes that the divine feminine has made over years and years. They're having to make it super, super fast. All the while they're scared that they're going to lose the divine feminine as well. So they've got decisions to make, right? And so let them make them, let them do it, and let them then be the emperor and come forward. They will. You've got to trust them. You've got to trust them to do that as well. You don't want them before they step into that emperor energy. You don't want them in the Knight of Swords energy. You don't want to just come forward like that. It would be disappointing. Or you'd want to kill them. Yeah. It'd be like coming at you like a player. It's like, we've not waited this long for them to come at us like a player. Tell us what else then. What else? Mercury's going into Sag in the next couple of days. Yeah, like there's so much in Sagittarius and going into Sagittarius. It's going to be very interesting. Sun's going into Sagittarius when? 21st, 22nd? So it's around then, isn't it? Let them cook. Let's all cook. We can handle it. This is what it's saying. You've got the wisdom. You've transformed before. You can handle this. You can handle your frustration. You can handle your emotions. You can handle the angst, the impatience. You can handle it all. Because if you're not like a Zen monk, right? If something's bugging you, you know what to do to handle that. You do. We can use it as a tool to like go back and heal some more stuff. If it's really, really bugging you. If it's just like sending you into anxiety in the moment kind of thing, and you can't stop thinking about it, well, then you can use meditation and stuff like that to calm yourself down. That's why I was doing I had my place like a whole Zen place yesterday. I even put the daily calm back on, I got a lifetime access to the daily calm, the calm app, a long time ago when I really needed it. And I haven't been using it recently. I was using it yesterday and I used it in the middle of the night too. And in that, yeah, it was interesting because one of them, the daily whatever it is, he said, when something's stuck in your craw and you need to unstick it. He was talking about relaxed external focus, which is what I know from my neurotherapy days. Relaxed external focus is it's the state that you see animals in. They're relaxed. They're not like thinking about stuff. They're just like, you notice the world around you. It's how you feel when you're not in your mind. You're just looking at something. Like this morning when I was getting set up, there were two squirrels playing on the tree out there, and I just started watching them. And I wasn't thinking anything. I was just watching them. That state that we get into when our mind's clear like that. He was talking about that. And it's like, that's the way out of when you've got something stuck in your core, when something is bugging you and you can't stop thinking about it. And remember how on Wednesday I was saying, we've got this opportunity at the moment to heal ourselves even more, to feel stuff that has been bugging us behind the scenes for a while. Stuff's coming up now and we can use it in that way. So we can use it positively, what's happening right now. We don't have to go, I don't like this feeling, I'm going to use it against him so that he comes toward me and then I don't feel this anymore. Because then you're going to feel other kind of ways too and you're not going to like it. You can handle the silence. Oh, and that was it. That's what I wanted to say. And he said, so it's a Zen thing. So you look at something, right? Eyes open, looking at something. And then when your mind kicks in and you notice, you just tell your mind, I don't know. I don't need to know. So you're looking at something and I'm suddenly thinking, I wonder if squirrels have relationships. And, and I say to myself, I don't know. I don't need to know. Yeah. And then your mind goes to, I wonder if he's coming forward. I wonder if he's going to make a move. I don't know. I don't need to know. And then that had me thinking, I wonder if I should be doing readings because, it's winding us all up because it's that needing to know. And then I said to myself, I don't know. I don't need to know. When we're analysing, I don't know. I don't need to know. Very powerful. It really helped me last night. I can handle the silence. That's a good one as well. And thank you for writing that because that reminded me of the I don't know. I don't need to know. It really got me questioning what I'm even doing here with these readings. But I know in myself it does help me. This does help me. And I hope it helps you too. I hope it doesn't wind you all up. I hope it doesn't keep you in the I need to know kind of thing. You're just so used to doing your own thing in life. Yeah. 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 And there's always that to go back on, isn't that? That Nine of Pentacles state. It's like, I'm good. I'm good by myself. I'm good waiting. Hello, someone. Does anyone want a mini read? Jackie, you want to be sure of his motives and intentions. It's got to be right, right? Don't just want to be a ticket to freedom, right? We don't want to be a thingy either. That thing, bounce back. What do you call it? Boomerang. No, when someone gets out of one relationship and straight into another too. Yeah, you don't want to be the answer to the problems. Hey, we ain't their saviors. No, not doing that again. Abandonment issues. It's helping you. That's good, Maria. It's about community. It is. It's about connecting as well. We've got to talk to someone about this stuff, right? And it's difficult. It's really difficult to go through. You see, I can't even use my mind properly when I'm not sleeping, right? Someone, you're crushing over this man. You wonder how he feels. Get him in your read. Rebound. That's it. Thank you, Lisa. You're learning strength. So much stronger than when you're together. Good. Yeah, and relationships aren't the be-all and end-all. They're just the cherry on top, I think. It would be nice, but also challenging too. Much easier to be alone. Here we go. That's what we want to see. The Ace of Pentacles, the naked body. No, the Ace of Pentacles. The big offer. When they're ready to do the big offer. If they were ready to do the big offer, they would. Believe me, they would. But when they're not ready to do the big offer, they're scared still. They're not going to be scared when they've got the big offer ready. They're not. They're going to be all proud of themselves and going to be marching in. Like this. Yeah? Marching in. All proud of themselves, marching in like that to the no man's land, like the Fool. I'm ready for this. We don't want to rush them. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's one more card. The Three of she's looking into a crystal ball, divining it. High Priestess kind of an energy going, we're all right, because we know. We've got these tools and stuff. We know what's going on. We don't need to hear directly from them. We can soothe ourselves with this, right? By knowing. And then not wind ourselves up by saying, it's just a crush. I think I'm just crushing. I think I'm just making it all up. Three of let's read that one out. Yeah, if anyone wants a mini read, check out that pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat. Tells you how to do it. Three of is scrying. The Three of represents finding the truth by looking at something with different eyes or from a different point of view, another point of view. Just as a reflective scrying surface is different than a mirror and shows hidden yet significant information, so we find unperceived yet important truths when looking at something through a different lens. We might want to try and look at it through his perspective, because often we're looking at from our perspective, looking at things from our perspective, like, well, if I was him, I would have done this, but it's not necessarily true, especially when they've got all these feelings for us like they do. They want to have everything in order. Yeah, and there is that thing too, that perfectionist thing, and that's not good, is it? But remember, they're looking at us going, they've got it all together, they're perfect. They're looking at us, the emperors, as having it all together. They know that they need to be the emperor. It's like they know that they're not matching up at the moment and they want to get there. So it's not so much a perfectionist thing as it is they know that they need to be the best version of themselves before they come forward. I don't think they do trust themselves at the moment. They do. They want to have everything in order. Yeah, they do. And I think they need to too. For this Ace of Pentacles, the big offer. It's like, I don't know, vacuuming next door. It's like, what was I going to say? Don't know. Let's get some miserable ladies out. But watch out with that, Deborah and Jackie, that feeling of like, you can just do it now. We can work things out together. Codependency, girls, stop it. Don't be their savior. Don't do it for them. Don't step in. Don't go, it's all right, I'll help you out. Don't do it. That's not your place in relationships to do that. It's not your place. If you want an equal relationship, you cannot do that. Don't succumb to that temptation, the temptation of codependency again. Of like, don't worry about it. You don't need to have your shit together. Just come in. I'll handle your shit. I've handled shit my whole life. I can handle your shit too. But Empress, you don't want that shit anymore. Don't want that shit anymore. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, miserable ladies. Stars. Have hope. Have hope. Let's read the stars out from this one. Get a bit of light entertainment. Stars. The star is like pushing the reset button. It helps you feel clean, refreshed, and renewed. Cynicism and pessimism fall away, and you can look at the world through new eyes, expecting good things. Cynicism and pessimism coming from past, you need to heal some more. You need to heal some more from the past if you find that you're getting all cynical about the Divine Masculine. Yeah. Just end up resenting you. Yeah. They need to do it themselves. I'm telling you, we've learned that lesson. We've lived that. We don't want to rush them into this. We know how this is going to go if we do that. So we have to sit with our impatience and hope and deal with the negativity that comes up in us and know that that's big from people before that didn't do that, right? That didn't do, the ones that came in with their shit. We don't want the same thing again. We've learned. What am I doing? We've learned. We have. Look, with the crones over there, with the wisdom. We're wise. King of Swords, clear, clarity. King of Swords. Skillfully plans so that the group achieves greatness and individuals can shine. Stick to the plan. Divine Masculine is planning. Divine Masculine is planning. Getting clarity and planning. They're getting clear. They want to do it right. I don't know. They must have all had some kind of like spiritual instruction or something. They're told to do it right this time. It's just come from within, like it is from us now. The same, like what we're just saying there. It's like, yeah, my ex-husband did this and my exes did that, and I'm not doing that anymore. I realize my place in it now, what I did wrong. I'm going to wait this out, wait for someone to come at me right. There's that clarity. They've got clarity on that. You've got clarity on it too. This is why it's a divine match. It's not just any old muggle. It's those that know what they're doing. They've lived through it. They've learned it, you know. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. Don't listen to other people. Don't listen to your own mind sometimes as well. That negativity and stuff. Nine of Swords is the stress. Where are you? Nine of Swords. All sorts of thoughts. All sorts of thoughts and ideas dress themselves up as truth and come home to roost. They become very persistent and make it difficult to see other possibilities, no matter how much better or close at hand they seem to be. Worry, regret. Don't cave into this. Use it. Use it to heal yourself. Use it to heal those past things. Use it to practice. I don't know. I don't need to know. Very powerful. It's very powerful, that. I knew how important it was last night when I heard that. I was using it to get back off to sleep, and I'm like, I need to tell everyone that, because that is major. At this point in time, we want to know. This is saying we're kind of making stuff up. We don't need to. It's better than we think, and it's closer than we think. We don't need to make stuff up like that. What else? The Five of Wands. Card of competition. My eyes don't work properly either when I'm tired. Eyesight's worse. All right, Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Working together can lead to fabulous results. Oh, really? It's the collaboration card. Working together can lead to fabulous results, as evidenced in the Four of Wands. However, getting to the result may be fraught with conflict and trouble, particularly when people feel very strongly about something. Yes. Egos and expectations get in the way of the easy flow of communally generated energy. There's conflict. This is a highly charged situation. There's a lot of people feeling a lot of things about this. They're handling it really well, apparently. Divine Masculine is handling this really well. Don't trust your eyes. Don't trust your eyes. It's easy to believe them. Know in your heart that you can leave your prison. Don't trust your mind. It's not always listening. Yeah. Katie Malua, the flood. Wow. Don't always trust tarot either. I don't. I'm very skeptical. Really, I am. Like, I love it, and I do get lots of good information, and they teach me a lot of things, and it's great, and I love being able to pass it on to you guys and all of that, yes. But I also know how the guides work too, so I don't trust it. You know, carrots and stuff. I'm skeptical. It's a great tool. I've learned a lot from it, but as for predictions and stuff like that, I don't like it. I don't trust it. Look what we've got here. We've got the Three of Chalices. There will be a coming back together. There will be. There will be. There will be this full risk taken. The chapter will close. It will. The world. It's going to happen. And yes, we do. We need to trust. Let's do some minis. Well, the one mini. Anyone else want a mini? Deborah. Twin flame update for you. You felt that dream was significant. Yeah. And the cards coming out too. The cards are very aligned with all of this. I've noticed, like, my dailies, as I'm recording the dailies, it's getting to be not a lot of other stuff and a lot of the twin flame stuff now in them. And it's not me that's doing that. But yeah, it does seem that there's a lot of guides, a lot of energy from the universe wanting these twin flames to come together, helping us, you know. It's viewpoints, yeah. Okay, Deborah, twin flame update for you. There's a resistance. What you resist persists, and lovers. A resistance to making a choice. Yeah, so a feeling like when we've got resistance, it's really weird, right? And we can judge ourselves from that. And we're like, why am I not making this choice? I'm procrastinating. We tell ourselves that, but no, it means that we're not in alignment, and that's okay not to be in alignment. If we're struggling with a choice, it means we're not in alignment, and it's okay just to kind of wait until we're in alignment. So your twin flame is in that resistance at the moment of making that choice to come forward. Not really sure why, not really sure why in themselves, but are kind of like, well, it is what it is. The resistance is there. There's still more growth to be had. They want support in that, to grow, not yet feeling ready, not yet feeling like, you know, the divine masculines have been through like major self-growth in a very fast time lately. Remember everything that we've been through, all of the personal growth that you've had over all of those years, and then try and condense that down. I'm not saying that they were like, you know, idiots a couple of years ago or whatever, and I'm not saying that. They had something about them, but they didn't have the amount of wisdom and that self-growth that we have over the years. So just imagine if it was like the universe or someone or something that was in front of you forced you to do all of those years of change into a very short time. It's a lot for them. So they know it. They kind of, why they are compelled to do that inner work is that they see us having done it. And they're like, yeah, if I want to be with the Empress, then I need to do it too. So they're compelled. Yours is compelled to do it at the moment. Not really sure what the resistance is, but it's about personal growth. Stepping up to the plate. To put it another way, the divine feminine has inspired the divine masculine to be a divine masculine. She's inspired a muggle man to be a divine masculine. Yes, you can have messages too. I'm going to do the messages for the collective as well shortly. Messages from Deborah's. Ooh, that one did a flip. What was I just saying? You inspire me in so many ways. You've inspired them to do it. That's like my guides give me a pat on the back. You got it right, Claire. You got the advice right. Yay. And this. I'm afraid of commitment. You know why? Because they're going through something so intense now. They're afraid of, if they commit to you, like they won't ever get a break. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you've inspired them to do all of this self-growth and everything. If they commit to you, they're like, is it going to be like this every day for the rest of my life? I'm not sure I could handle that. They're going through a lot. Spiritual awakenings, they're not fun. But they do want things to work out. Yeah. That's good. Maria, thank you. Organic raw cacao nibs from Ecuador. I can't eat them. They give me a headache. Anyone else? Oh, they give me a bad headache. Okay. What's your question, Maria? What else should we get out? Let's do it. I'll get some Starchild tarot out as well. Why not? Let's get very tarot-y before I do the messages cards for everybody and while I'm waiting for Maria's question. Just get a few of these out because this book has a lot of wisdom in it. No, let's do Maria first. What's it going through? Okay, what's Maria's going through? Clearing stuff out, ready for growth. They want to be bigger and better and more accomplished and like proud of themselves and that. I keep on getting that from your energy, from yours' energy. Clearing stuff out so that they can have that. So realizing that they've got stuff in the way of like being bigger, better, having more and all of that, and are dropping those things. It's like that sudden realization that you've got a lot of bullshit going on inside of yourself and you're pushing things away from yourself. They're at that point now. So yeah, likewise, yours wants to step up, you know. Ooh, romance and lovers, very much focused on you at the moment, very much wanting to be in that, wanting to have that. But it's a mummy thing. You know, the romance and the lovers, from that energy that I just tapped into there, it's like I just want to be held. But it's that mama energy. Okay, so right now, if there were to come to you right now, it would be to be like, can you just take care of me? This is too much for me. And they're not going to do that. They're not going to come in with that. So as much as they're feeling the romance and the lovers thing and wanting that, they know that they're kind of leaning on you. If they were to do that, they're leaning on you, and they don't want to have that child relationship anymore. They don't want to be the child in this relationship anymore. They want to step up. So they're letting go of all the things standing in the way to success and stuff like that. The stuff that makes them feel big and yeah. Okay, it's just like Deborah's, you know, it's like the self-growth stuff. It happens all kinds of ways. Like one of the biggest self-growth, like getting over the abuse has been a huge self-growth path for me, but having a business as well, massive self-growth path, you know. Look, you learn so much. You have to do so much, especially when you're like me, whatever you call us, single, independent now, sole trader, when it's all you, because you can't blame anyone else. You can't blame anyone else. It's all your energy, right? So late, Judy. That's all right. Oh, he's a lot younger too. Yeah, definitely felt that energy, not wanting to do that. Yeah, well, let's just commend them all for not doing that as well, because that's enticing. There's a lot of men doing that. Just take care of me, you know? It's just like, just love me because I'm not loving myself and I've got nothing, no way of loving you, and just love me. Just take care of me. There's a lot of men doing that. And our divine masculines, they've not done that. They've resisted that. They've done that in the past with people that resisted doing that with us. So good on them. Okay, we got the 10 of Wands. Put your burdens down. Put those burdens down. 3 of Wands. And wait. It's not your place to move forward now, divine feminines. Says the 10 of Wands. Says the 3 of Wands too. Both of them together. Not your responsibility. Not my circus, not my monkeys. 10 of Wands. After all you've achieved, you may feel overburdened by responsibilities, finding yourself overworked or off balance. Underslept, off balance, not overworked. Your initial aspirations and creative ideas may seem faded from your present situation. It may be a good time to accept help from others and prioritize what's truly necessary. How are you gaining wisdom from your actions? What can you remove or cut out in order to reduce some of the pressure on yourself? This is also about not taking the burdens on of it. You don't have to create this. We don't have to make this happen. It's theirs to make it happen. You're going to be disappointed if you try and make it happen. 3 of Wands is the wait. Just wait and see. It's going to be better than you think. The 3 of Wands marks a time in your life when you can look to the future with total clarity. This wisdom comes from having the foresight to walk your own path with confidence as you move forward. Your hard work has paid off, but it's not time to rest just yet. Your hard work is paying off. I think it is time to rest and wait. You're now gaining momentum in achieving your dreams and are aware of your creativity. It's like you've got to stay on point to those dreams kind of thing. Just stay on track. Mine's younger too. How much younger is yours? Mine's 5.5 years younger. It's all right. Not too much. You have a wonderful system of support from your friends and family members, which strengthens your enthusiasm. The Three of Wands, meaning other people know what you're worth too. Other people know that this is coming for you as well. People might be reinforcing that with you and saying you deserve someone amazing. The Three of Wands also indicate, which means that they're reading your energy right, yeah? Which means you're on track to manifesting what it is that you want. This is saying, no more. No, you don't need to manifest this anymore. You're already manifesting it. You just need to stay on track, stay positive on that track. You know what it takes to reach your goals. You're already holding it in the energy. Continue holding it. Let's get one more card. 6.5. Have you got like an opposite sign as well? Yours is a lot younger. I don't want one that's a lot younger. 5.5 years is all right. He seems about the same age as me. I mean, maturity-wise, 11. Yes, Bill, Maria, come on, tell us. Jackie might be making you feel a bit more comfortable to tell us, Maria, with her 11 years. Is there any advance on 11 years? You're in with your mum in the hospital. We've got the Four of Wands next. Marriage. Just wait for it. You're about to get married. Just wait for it. Seriously. The Four of Wands. Let's read it. You're on track to it. This is what it's saying. It's like, Divine Feminines, you've done it. You just need to wait now. 30 years. Ooh, that's a big one. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Success. You've reached a period of stability after all of your hard work. This may also denote a time for repose or recovery after certain challenges or hardships are finally passed. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that for the Divine Feminines. You've done so much. It's time to rest now and wait for your match to come up to speed. Really. There's so much to look forward to. So don't forget to give yourself permission to rest and rejoice. With this outpouring of positive energy, it's also an ideal time to organise celebratory gatherings with family members and loved ones. There's going to be huge celebrations when this happens. An emergence of peace and happiness is on the horizon, and you understand the process and payoff of working hard toward your goals. You're going to recognise it in them too, the work that they've put in, and honour them for it and respect them for it in a way that you wouldn't respect them if they just dive in. You're able to nurture your loving relationships with others and bring wisdom and abundance into the lives of people around you. This is going to affect people around you. This relationship is going to affect people around you too. After everything you've been through, your priorities are crystal clear. It's coming. It's coming. You've manifested it. It's coming. Well, let's get some message cards out for the collective then. Okay, message cards. Oh, I almost fell asleep. I was having macro sleeps yesterday as well. I went training in the morning. I was training with a new trainer. A good trainer too. But he's the brother of my arch nemesis. I can forgive him, and it's not him, it's his brother. But I'm having macro sleeps in my breaks between rounds, like closing my eyes and really nodding off to sleep. Message card, yes, Maria. Messages from Maria's first. Let's tap back into that energy. What are they doing? Oh yeah, expansion. Yeah, they want to be more successful and stuff like that. Oh, that's too messy. Okay, message from Maria's. I wish you were here with me. Again, there's that young energy in that as well. Yeah. Let's get another message from Maria's. You're always on my mind. They think about you a lot. They think about you a lot. Always on my mind. Very age prejudice, really, in the US. Or in the part of the US you're in. Um, I don't think in Thailand it's very age prejudice at all. Very strange culture here, a mixture of anything goes, but then also very traditional too. Most you've done was 24 years younger. 24, oh no, I can't remember, but I'm still getting propositioned by youngsters, 19, 20. Okay, stop sleeping, Claire. Messages, so from the Divine Masculine, these ones that you've been going on about. Message from the Divine Masculines for us all. Please don't give up on me. Please don't leave me. Please don't give up on me. Please don't give up on this. Please wait. So much passion and desire for you. Let's get one more. That's really strong, that one. Please don't give up on me. They might, when the Divine Feminine is feeling negative, they might feel that and like, please don't give up on me. This is a destined connection. They're coming. They're coming. Please don't give up on me. I'm on my way. I'm doing it as fast as I can. I'm doing it really fast. What else does he want to say? This was just a fling. What was? You've been having a fling. This was just a fling. Oh, this was just a fling. Oh, okay. The was being the word there. This was just a fling. So when they started out, that's what they thought it was going to be, just a fling. And then they, what? They caught feelings. Then they realized it isn't. There was someone interfering in our relationship. They felt trapped. Okay. This is really a strong message here. They thought it was just a fling at the start, not because they didn't feel the connection and not because they didn't have that instant knowing. They did have that, but they still thought it was just a thing because of this. There was someone interfering. They were trapped. And I think this is the trap that they're finally getting out of. They were trapped and they thought they could never have the real deal. They thought they could never have the real deal. So to them, it was just a fling at the start. And I think that when they come in, some of you might get that apology saying, I'm sorry, I thought that this could never happen, so I didn't make a move. I thought I was trapped and that was my lot. And so, yeah, when I started this, I thought it was just going to be a fling and then realized there's no way that I could do that. What else? Oh, that's powerful. I just got a chunk of cards out. I'm not sure to trust them when it's a chunk. Long distance at the moment. And they're jealous and possessive. You need to know that about them. Like, yeah. If they're like, they might be imagining that you're with someone else at the moment, or if they do see you with someone else, they'll be imagining that you're with them and stuff. And they're planning on reaching out to you. I'm planning on reaching out to you. It's in the plan. You deserve better than me. They know that they need to be better than they are right now. They're not saying like you need to be with someone else that's better with me. They're saying I need to become that better person. Remember, this started out just as a fling to them. And so then they realize, no, I need to have this. I can do this. I need to do what it takes, but they need time to do that. They need time to get ready. Still needing time. Planning on reaching out. Focus! There we go. I need time. Deserve better than I am at the moment. I need time. I still need time to get there. They're going to get there and they're going to know when they're ready. They're going to feel it. We just need to have more patience with them. So, there we go. That's what we've got today. What shall I do for a pick a card read today? It's the one that's going to be out tonight because I'm not one pick a card ahead anymore. Nor am I going to get there. Unless it starts pouring down over the weekend, I might record another one. What would you like? We've got questions at the moment. What would you like for a pick a card read? The next in the self-trust. I agree. We just need to be sorting our own minds out at the moment. I did Their Secret last time. Did you all enjoy that one? I only saw like 3 deeper dives for that. It's very disappointing. I thought that would be a good one, but not that much interest. Past, present, and future is the next one that's up, if I'm doing in the order of past, present, and future, how they feel about in the Love Tarot. What do you think? It's definitely a story, Deborah. Fling and interference. Fling. There's no way I was letting it be a fling. No way. But I knew that that's where it was coming from at first. I could feel it. Any ideas for the pick a card read? I think, Lisa, probably in a strong position there as well, because get to the Empress energy. We get ourselves aligned with it. We don't have to have our eye on someone. It's probably better not to, in fact. Let someone come in, still be aligned with that energy and let them come in. No ideas about the pick a card reads, or are you all busy typing away? Yeah, mine too as well, Maria. I just read yours. Mine's already made that known not to give up on him. Mine put out a thing on Facebook, and his friends replied to it. You're telling her, aren't you, to wait for you? And another one said, his response to that was, I don't know if she's got someone else. And yeah, definite wait for me message. How about how the Divine Feminine needs to cope with this situation? We'll get into that in this, don't we? The pick a card reads rarely get deeper into apart from the deep dives, how to handle a situation. I could do the pick a card reads tend to be more surface stuff, even though mine aren't as surfacey as some readers. They tend to be more surface stuff. I think the guides just like, it's the way that people are brought to my work, those pick a cards. There's certainly the videos that have new people watching them more than the dailies, more than this show, of course. The void is gone. Could do like divine masculine, divine feminine. What's going on with the divine masculine? What's going on with the divine feminine? Could do that one. Maybe it's just too much to think about today, and I'll do the normal past, present, and future, and then I don't have to think about it so much. Past, present, and future one is a long day for me, because it's like past, present, it's like 3 readings in one, so it's like 20, 40, 60 minutes. 30, 40 minutes each, and then another 20 minutes or more, 20, 30 minutes for the future part of it. It's a long day. Divine masculine, divine feminine. I could do that. But then what would I do the thingy? I'm not sure my brain's going to work today. Okay, what's going on with the divine masculine? What's going on with the divine feminine? And for the deeper dive, the usual stuff. I want to do something like what they're coming at you with. What's the next move for the deeper dive? What's the next move? What they're thinking about? How they're feeling? What's the next move? That kind of thing. Oh yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, thanks for the ideas. Thanks everyone for coming along. Thanks for your donations. I hope that helped you out. Let's do this all over again on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. And I will try to sleep. And yeah, there will be a pick a card readout later, so check that out. Cool. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you next time.